First game, Chelsea $1.62, the draw, $4.20, #nice. Brentford $5.30. This is at Stamford Bridge, Saturday night at 10:30. Stats guy or Marcus?
No, Marcus. There's some weird games this week. There's not many good ones.
Horrible
this
week.
is probably the best
terrible
game outside the Manchester derby. So, which is weird.
Well, I think it's fair to say, as Chelsea fans, we would have taken a point heading into that Arsenal game.
Absolutely, yeah.
But being 2-0 up in the 75th minute, it almost feels like...
that away.
Yeah,
and
3 points dropped.
Probably should have tossed all 3 away by the non-penalty.
That would have been bad.
Honestly, after conceding the first, I'm like, and then Trossard the second, I'm like, we could genuinely go on and lose this
ball
game.
From Saka to Trossard, by the way?
It was only good thing he did all game, Saka.
Literally.
Yeah.
He was horrendous again this morning in the Champions League. I'll get to that later.
He's probably tired, to be fair. He's played a lot of games.
Yeah.
He had a rest.
He played a lot of
He had a
fixtures.
rest, actually.
Maybe he shouldn't rest.
Maybe he shouldn't rest. Yeah, exactly. But I think things are just starting to click, and I think with no European fixtures like midweek, these sort of fixtures help Chelsea to like get 3 points. So these are the fixtures that we'd like to win, especially with that run of form I mentioned that we got coming up with Newcastle, Man City, Brighton, Manchester United,
against Newcastle,
Tottenham as well.
Yeah.
It's a really, really, really tough fixture.
Very tough. Top 6 teams.
Whereas Brentford, they bounced back after remember they lost
First
to
home
Manchester
win of the
United,
season.
2-1, and then dominant as well over Burnley. Very dominant, 3-0 win. And yeah, as I mentioned before, Chelsea really need the 3 points in this one.
Absolutely.
But a couple of stats for you boys.
Yeah.
Brentford are unbeaten 3 of their 4 Premier League meetings between Chelsea.
Really?
But before that, 8 of the last 9 Chelsea won.
Okay.
So with 3 Brentford wins and a draw in the last 4 games.
Yep.
Okay.
And before that, Chelsea were dominant.
Yep.
But also Brentford are unbeaten in their last 12 London derbies, which is
12?
Which is surprising.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
you
drew.
got
They
Spurs,
got that late winner against Arsenal. That
West
was
Ham.
a late draw against Arsenal. That was offside. #thanks VAR. And I think the last time it was we'd beaten them at the start of last season, like right at the start of the season.
so they would have
we
played
beat them
12
early.
in the
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah, it was
wow.
like,
That's a great
Palace,
stat,
West Ham. But Brentford have won both Premier League away games against Chelsea in their competition, but no other team in the competition's history have won their first 3 at Stamford Bridge.
Oh.
Wait, that makes no sense.
No, it does. It does.
Given the
Here we go.
so no team. So this is since they came up from when they were
at Stamford Bridge.
no
Chelsea
team has won
haven't-
3 straight games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Against
so-
Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, that's not well written by the way. So no team in the history of the Premier League has beaten Chelsea 3 straight times at
Stamford Bridge.
Yes.
First
That's
time
pretty
trying.
much what he said.
Yeah.
Jeez, the wording was horrendous.
Oh, we got
Hey,
there eventually.
blame Google. But if you're looking after
Needed
some
confusion
some
from there.
tips, some tips
Gerald,
in this
please
one.
put that in. How I'm doing the numbers.
Just blow it up.
We got Cole Palmer
Do
for
that.
a goal or an assist at $2.10.
Yeah, Cole Palmer. How good has he been? Yeah.
He's had 5 goal contributions in 8 games, including
Bloody
when he
awesome.
was at City in that Community Shield, which no one cares about. But he's
I mean,
sort of turned.
we won it, baby! Woo! 2 in a row against City!
He's sort of turned into the player that we wanted Kai Havertz to be.
Yes,
Cole Palmer,
he has.
sort of at the start of his career. But if you
Still paid
don't
50
fancy
million
Chelsea
points
still,
too.
you want Brian Mbeumo, $2.60 goal or assist. He's had 6 goal contributions in 9 games. He's started the season really well.
Yep.
4 of the previous 5 meetings have hit the under, so $2.05 to go under. But as I said, if you do fancy Chelsea at home in this run of form, Chelsea and under is $4.
$4. That's
Yes,
really good.
correct.
So under
So-
2.5. Yeah.
Yes,
right.
correct.
Nice.
Tips.
I'm gonna go. Chelsea. The form we're in, 4 unbeaten games, which we couldn't have said for the whole of last season, pretty much. So it's been pretty good. So I'm gonna go Chelsea. I don't mind the under. I might even go the under 3.5 just to be safe. But the 2.5 is really good at $4 as well.
I'll just take Chelsea to win. Brentford haven't been good this year, as we flagged.
Yes.
Well, Marcus, more importantly, he flagged
Yeah.
it. So
He's trying to get them relegated.
yes, that won't happen, but they may finish in the bottom half of the table. Just they're not going great at the moment. So I'm happy to go with Chelsea at home. If it was at Brentford, probably Brentford or draw. But anyway,
Yeah, nice.
not much confidence.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.